On November 30th, I did get text messages from her stating she locked herself out of the home. I did inform her, and it's in the text messages, that I was out of town. I could not make it over there on November 30th. I did let her know I could be there on December 1st. And on December 1st, I sent her text messages and emails that I would be there between 6 and 6:30 that evening. I go there at 6:25 or 6:15. I get there, and she's not there.
All right, so hold on. I'm looking at your text messages. Let's pull them up.
Sure.
This is page 55 of the defendant's evidence. So you told her at 4:17 that you weren't sure if you could be down there that day.
Correct.
So at this point, she's been locked out of her house for over 24 hours.
Yes, I did inform her that if she needed to get in right away, her best option was to call a locksmith.
Is a locksmith going to call and break her into the house if she's not on title?
If the locksmith contacted me and I gave him approval, they would.
Did you try that?
My phone was dead after being locked out, so I wasn't able to communicate.
You had no way to charge your phone?
No way. And the neighbors next to me weren't at home.
So you text her at 4:49 saying, I'll be there at 6 o'clock. And so you go to the
Correct.
house and she's not there.
Correct.
All right, so where were you, Ms. Mays?
At the house, waiting on him. He never showed up again. He said he wasn't coming and that by law he doesn't have to come because it's my responsibility, although I had spent $300 to have those locks replaced when I was involuntarily put into the hospital by my family because Mr. Drybird was telling them I wasn't paying my rent and that I was sick.
Have you seen these texts where he says, like, we're here at the property at 6 o'clock?
No, my phone was disabled for 6 months.
When?
When the pandemic hit.
So your phone's working December 1st, 2021, because you texted
right, for
him.
a couple of days. It may have worked for a couple of days. I'm not really sure how many days, maybe 2 or 3.
So he's texting you, hey, we're here. No one is here.
No, I've never seen these before. By that time, the phone must have been off. Did I respond after that?
Well, yeah, you responded on December 3rd, where he says, we can come meet you there.
Yeah, but they never show up. Nobody never came.
You say to him, how soon are you available to let me in? And then he says, I was able to meet you on these other times, and I didn't hear from you. And I'm still able to meet you at the property, and I can come in an hour. I can come today between 11 and 11:30.
No, I don't recall him saying he could come. No, I don't.
Those are his text messages to you.
Okay, where is that, ma'am, exactly?
So that's page 57.
Okay, where am I responding? What am I saying?
You're not. That's
exactly, exactly. I'm not responding at all. My phone just went out.
But what I'm seeing is he is saying over and over again, well, I can come meet you today at 11. I can come meet you tomorrow. I can come meet you the next day.
Yeah, and I'm not seeing that at all. My phone is on, but I can only dial 911 on my phone. I can't text people. I can't see anything.
But you sometimes were texting him?
It was saying my phone was disabled, and there was nothing I can do about that.
So what did you ultimately do when you couldn't get a hold of him? Where did you go?
And I didn't even have a key to my car, so I had to walk 4 miles to my mom's house.
Did you stay there?
Yes, there's no bus line, so once I got there, I was stuck.
I'm going to go ahead and pass that off to Judge Corriera.
Ms. Mays, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I want to show you some photographs. This is your exhibit.
Yes, sir.
Is that your living room furniture?
There's glare on it, but I think so.
You purchased this?
I did.
How much did it cost you?
I purchased that along with another sofa, and it was about $2,000 or $3,000.
And what about this?
That's the sunroom.
And is this property yours also?
Yes, sir.
And so you're suing the defendant for the value of that property. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you claim that he inappropriately threw it out.
No, that's not what he told me. He told me he has my stuff. He just said he changed the locks and that he has my stuff. He told me I could come to an alternate place to get it, but I told him...
Hold on a second. Do you have her property?
I've never told her that, and I don't have her property.
What did you do with her property?
It was disposed of. I hired a crew to clean out the property.
Why didn't you safeguard the property?
Because in the state of Georgia, we have to determine if the property is abandoned before we can take legal possession of it. On December 3rd, the power was turned off. I gave her several posting notices, emails, text messages, phone calls, trying to...
What did you do with the property you found in the home?
The crew that I hire to clean it out, if it's trash, they throw it away. If it's usable, they usually donate it to charity.